Good morning. Hello. How are you? Okay. All right. So I'm feeling like, tell me what you guys think. What truth bombs do we need today? What truth bombs do we need to hear from Spirit today? What truth bombs do we need to hear? Oof, okay. Two of Wands. Planning, doing your research. Kind of like taking the next steps of action, okay? So I see two crows right here in a pair. And like one is almost like light and dark. So maybe this is a partnership, okay? Maybe you and your partner need to figure out what's the next step. Where's this going? Where are we heading? Oh, and I think the truth bomb is that sometimes, you know, we just get so focused on the physical, the 3D, that we kind of ignore that intuition that we got, right? Because I see like some water right here. There's a lot of potential for things to grow though, with those little cherry blossoms right there. But yeah, it's almost like you need to join forces. Maybe for some of you, it's like you got to join your masculine and your feminine, excuse me. And just kind of, tap into both sides of that energy. And it can be really hard to balance that, It can be difficult. What else? I'm just going to pull a couple cards here. So making plans. Okay. For some reason, I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, because things ended. Because you got betrayed. Traitors! I'm telling you. Yeah, but, it's like, yeah, things ended. Okay? People stabbed you in the back. People said things. People, sometimes, especially if you're an empath or if you're really intuitive, just people's mean or negative, icky thoughts can really hurt you. They can just kind of penetrate you right there, in your back. And for some of you, this betrayal or this, this pain, this trauma, or this mental strain you're going through, like it hurt your soul. I'm sorry. That's awful. But yeah, I think, you might be just trying to avoid that or, yeah, because it's like, yeah, if I just, if I just don't think about it, maybe it'll go away. Is that what's going on? Yeah. And so, okay, this last card too. Yeah, because you want things to be equal. You want things to be fair. We are in Libra season. And a lot of Libra energy. Queen of Swords. Because, again, too, like we're kind of seeing, if you want to see around her throne here, there's life. But it's also like there's death too, okay? Like sometimes in order for things to grow or for us to grow, things got to die. We got to let go of things. We got to close that door, right? And sometimes, part of healing, that's what it's all about, is just, it's almost like you attend your own funeral several times, in a spiritual way. It's like, yeah, that era, that phase of my life or my journey, it's over, it's closed, it's done, But it could be that you just don't want to think about it or you don't want to talk about it, okay? Or it's like, yeah, I've cut out so much and now I just feel alone. I don't know, I'm getting a lot of, a lot of messages here about that. But what's the truth behind it all? You know, the truth behind it all, I think, is that you have such a hard time, you know, whoever you are out there. I don't know. This could be for a lot of different people. If this resonates with you, that's cool. But it's almost like it's hard for you to differentiate, if that's the right word for it. What's your intuition and what's your anxiety? Okay? Some of you, you know, it might be that, you know, I don't know how to see the roses because I've just been through so much of this hurt here. No matter how much I've planned and thought ahead and thought I was making the right moves, that it's like I don't want to get blindsided or whatever, you know. It's almost like you're hypervigilant. Yeah, it's time to kind of lick those wounds, I think, is what they're trying to tell us here. And just kind of ground yourself and balance out your light and dark. You know, for some of you, it could be just a very physical, thing is like, yeah, you need to take some action here when it comes to, you know, either ending things or this ending here. Let me pull the cards down this way so you can see, you know, so that, can you guys see? Sorry. Let me see. There we go. There, that's better. Yeah. And then with this guy, I just gotta blur it out. Shit, sometimes. Some of you are a provider. Some of you bring it to the table, okay? You have people, you have mouths you want to feed, you have dreams you want to make come true. Some of you, it might be, okay, I just heard something. It's a dress, like a homecoming or prom dress you want to buy for your daughter. I don't know why. I get the most mundane visions sometimes. I just saw somebody like wanting to make a purchase for a younger woman, you know, a dress. And sometimes you feel like it's just not enough, maybe. But once you focus in on those things that are hurting you, okay, either up here or in here, then, because Pentacles, you know, represents our health, wealth, family, but also the 3D world, I really feel that once you just kind of get all this shit situated, you will kind of see it all come into place here. A little more balanced and even keel, okay? And some of you, you really want things to be just. You want things to be fair. You want it to be even. And life just doesn't always go that way, okay? So don't constantly try to make it that way, okay? Just understand sometimes the scale is going to tip. Sometimes when I read, it feels like spaghetti. So, you know, if sometimes it, I don't know. Oh, yeah. You got to bridge the gap too, whatever it is. Kind of like A and B, and you just kind of like put it all together. Almost like you're a puzzle. You know, and that might mean spending a little more time with yourself and with your thoughts. But then again, like sometimes we don't really want to think about it. We don't want to deal with it, or we would rather lash out at people for the wrong reasons. Yeah, here we go. What else? Yeah, it's unfinished though. It's unfinished business. The world, reverse here. It's unfinished business though. I mean, like the cycle is never going to fully close. You know, unless you do something about it and just kind of face it head on, right? Okay, 2 of Pentacles here. Again, we're seeing like the 3 little crows, because like I was seeing them over here. Yeah. Oh, just trying to, maybe you're mixing, you know, pleasure with work too much, or you feel like there's no good balance here. A lot about balance for you. A lot of truth bombs about balance here. You're not balancing it enough. And it's hard. It is not easy to figure that out. Okay, let's see these other guys that are coming out. You got your 10 of Cups here. Because that's what we all want. We just all want that happiness, right? We all want our happy family, happy home, you know, under the same roof, all just vibing together. But again, like what we were seeing, you know, earlier, death does create life. Temperance. So it's almost like you're pouring too much and not getting enough poured into you is what I'm hearing here. Or you're putting the wrong energy in the wrong cups or the wrong basket here. And some of that needs to go back to yourself. And some of that means like, okay, for some of you, maybe it's that, you know, if somebody, you know, it doesn't have to be romantic, it could be platonic too, but if somebody's not reciprocating, if somebody's not texting you back, if somebody isn't, I don't know, isn't giving you the communication or the time of day or whatever it is, you know, and yeah, as adults, we do get busy, you know, life gets stupid, but, I don't know what it is. It's almost like Spirit's trying to tell you, like, just set yourself free. You know, you don't have to. we have someone joining in. Excuse me. It's like you don't have to stick with that, okay? Or just, you know, constantly just have to be the one that's always there for somebody if they're never really there for you, right? Judgment. Had a lot come out. Judgment. So with this guy, it's like, okay, it's like letting yourself be released, almost like letting yourself just grieve a bit about the things that you did lose along the way, but also even grieving the person you used to be, even if it's not somebody you really wanted to be. Okay? Or even just grieving those old relationships you had, old circle of friends. The Hangman here, it's sometimes there's really no better option. Sometimes you're just stuck between, you know, which one is the lesser evil. But that doesn't mean that you can't keep going forwards. Okay? Sometimes feeling stuck is just an illusion. It's just like we just create these bars in our head, you know, like I can't go past this bar here. It's like we just create that in our head. So, the Four of Cups here. So it was in the reverse, I just want to show you. So it's like you're being presented something, but you're like, it's not exactly what fits in with what I already got or my agenda, or, you know, it's like I have all these relationships and people who support me, but I want this one, but it's just kind of, whew, you know. So in the reverse, it's like, I feel like they're trying to tell you, like, get over it. And I'm not trying to be mean. It's just more of like, yeah, you can't always get what you want, as cliche as that is, but you can't always get, you know, that other sister, brother, or person, or guy, girl, whoever, to fit in with the rest of your blessings here. And sometimes, like, we might manifest something, we might manifest somebody, and we keep doing it. We've been doing it for months. But if it's not meant for us, it's just not meant for us, and that's okay. Last truth bomb here. Queen of Cups. Wow. It's actually really pretty. Look at this. Look at that. There's like, I just want to say there's like some Cancer energy going on up in here. Queen of Cups. Get real is what I just heard. Okay, get real. Okay. Your thoughts and feelings, yes, they are valid. Sometimes they are kind of silly though. Okay, like this is just, some of this is like beautiful, but it's also like, this is outlandish. You know, like there's mushrooms growing here. Okay. What I'm getting at though is like, be honest with yourself. Be honest with those emotions. Be honest with your intuition. Because some of you, it's like you're stepping into a new phase here of growth. Get real. Get real with yourself. Get real. You know, when it comes to healing, you're never just like one and done. there's no magic pill, there's no magic wand, or anything like that. It is a constant daily devotion that you do for yourself, okay? So if you're struggling right now on your journey, please don't give up. Don't get hard, or don't be mean to yourself, okay? Sometimes though, like we dig ourselves into a hole and we just got to get out of it. And you can, climb out of that. If you need a little help, that's okay. Just ask for it. But what I'm trying to get at here is some wounds, they never fully close. And they do kind of like pop open sometimes when we're triggered or if we're faced with some stressful situation. And that's not a bad thing. That just means you got to take a little extra time and apply it to yourself. Okay? It's okay to cry or to feel like, you haven't really fully healed, because guess what? I truly believe that we don't ever like, I'm cured. You know what I mean? It's something that we have to focus on every day. And when you feel strong and when you feel like you can, then go out and help somebody else who's gone through something similar to your story, right? And in turn, because we're all connected, all human beings, I feel we are all connected. In turn, like, you're helping yourself. But if you're just not exactly ready or in that good place, you don't need to, kind of like what were we saying, that temperance card, I think, yeah. Kind of like, yeah, if you're not in the best place at the moment, you don't have to go out there and like give it out. Okay, just put it back in for now to yourself, okay? Take care of yourself, okay? And not just by eating, good food or drinking enough water, getting enough sleep. As far as like giving out your energy too. Take care of yourself and just know your limit, okay? And set boundaries, healthy boundaries. You'll be okay. I hope this helped. You take care now, okay? Bye.